Pulse Bomb in! Offers up a hell of a lot of damage onto the rest and skewed.
Welcome to the Overwatch League Best of Series. My name is Jaws, joined by Reinforce, and we're about to take a little trip down memory lane. Although it was quite recent, we're doing season 5 and 6 in this episode. It was nice to see the seasons 1 to 4 though earlier on.
Yeah, it was nice to take a look at some of the older highlights in Overwatch League history, but now we're gonna take a look at some of the more recent ones. We had contenders teams fighting in the Eastern region this year, and we had Dallas Fuel winning it all last year. So let's just get into it. Season 5, number 5.
Merit's 3k Collat on Colosseo was one of the most insane moments we've ever seen. We've not seen anything of that magnitude since.
Piggy has also been frozen but saved with an Immortality from Erix. Merit, what? Wait, was that triple Collat?
Where did that come from?
And let me tell you, Jaws, I don't think we're ever seeing a 3k collateral ever again. The statistically unlikelihood of this moment, and it happened with Sojourn almost right off the bat.
Hey, add that one to the replay package.
Oh yeah.
Number 4, Patapan winning the May Melee stage after just years of wanting to play in the Overwatch League, finally turned 18 and managed to take the trophy.
He won our hearts in the World Cup, playing for Team Thailand, and finally seeing him win a stage with the LA Gladiators when he came of age and entered the Overwatch League. It was a great moment. 3.
It's Hawk's face when Atlanta Reign C9 against the Outlaws on Ilios Well in one of the longest overtimes I have ever casted.
That final fight, that was in their control that whole time. Like, what?
What the?
I mean, Houston Outlaws know a lot about C9, so maybe they've been reading up on that. I'm not sure. Had to get the dig in there somewhere.
If you're a fan of C9s, this is probably the worst C9 in Overwatch League history, dare I say it. Yeah.
Number 2, this next one is pretty insane if you like good aim. Shy just going absolutely ballistic.
Everybody else piles in around him. They get the elimination.
Yes, it was ridiculous. Yes, he got all the resources. Yes, he got all the armor packs. But seeing a man pop off like Shy did in the Mid-Season Madness in 2022, that was one of the best moments of all time. Number 1.
We couldn't finish looking at Season 5 without looking at the champions, Dallas Fuel winning the Grand Finals on stage with Fearless winning Finals MVP.
The protagonist finished his chapter with the Dallas Fuel being one of the most important players for his team.
Season 6. All right, let's take a look at Season 6, the most recent season that we're currently in. Number 5, Lee J. Gon's face. Yeah, this is why we have player cams. This is one of the funniest moments I think we've ever captured, honestly.
This is what happens when you give Brig with Rally all the nano boosts and all the healing in the world. Number 4.
Florida Mayhem qualifying for the Mid-Season Madness by beating the LA Gladiators. It just shows how much it means to the players and everybody on the squad when they do make a tournament.
And look, Jaws, this is why we love the sport. This is why we love the league. Moments like this where players, they put so much time and effort into winning it all. This was such a nice moment to witness.
Number 3. One of my favorite moments from this year as well was finally seeing Jake put in his place. It's about time. But it was Shu in the post-match interview after beating the Atlanta Reign.
제이크 왜 우리 안 뽑았지?
I'm gonna always predict against you. Rest of the season. 계속 안 믿을게요.
So she just called Jake out saying, why did you pred us? Jake.
I will not pred Houston. Only your opponent. You know, it's that's why I always
disappointed. They were watching the broadcast before their match, and then they were just really surprised. They were like, "Oh, Jake probably picked us," and he didn't. So he was very disappointed.
Hey,
say sorry. Say sorry.
It was nice to see Jake's ego handed to him just a little bit, and hear him and Danny bowing down to the Houston Outlaws after they were the first team to beat the Atlanta Reign.
Number 2. One of the funnest storylines this season was waiting for the LA Valiant to get their first win, and getting their win against the LA Gladiators was just the cherry on top. Lyre just going beast mode on the Lucio.
I know it's a meme, I know it's the LA Valiant, but one could argue that the LA Valiant prevented the Gladiators from making the 2023 Overwatch League play-ins. Number 1.
Just before the playoffs are about to kick off, the London Spitfire qualifying.
Going down, Yolo pins into the back line, but it's not even needed. and I swing onto Proby as he takes him out. Same with Junbin. 25 seconds to go now for the Spitfire.
Well, London Spitfire punched their tickets to go to Toronto.
London Spitfire with the absolute lower bracket run, Vicky.
Yeah, that's right. The two Europeans making this video. Yeah, we're taking over with the London Spitfire. Don't sleep on the Europeans. London Spitfire, they're back.
Thank you for joining us on the Overwatch League Best of Series, Season 5 and 6. It's been a good time reviewing some memories over the last couple of years, but make sure